Mark, 4-2 defeat here home to Fort Wanderers. What did you think of today's game?
Ruddy start, disappointing. I think first half it was a bit flat collectively for both teams. I think nothing clear cut for within it. I think the message at half time was actually keep doing the same thing, work out a wee bit of quality in the final third. I think we've had some good passages of play with Scotty and Johnny down the right hand side, and Daz has done well in the middle and slipped a couple of balls through, but maybe unlucky not to be getting a shooting opportunity for some of the play. But I don't think either side in the first half's got any big chances or anything like that, or the keepers have overly had anything today. So I then come out in the second half, mate, and lose a goal within 40 seconds is really disappointing. When we look at it, I think I'm not taking anything away from fourth, but I think the 4 goals are pretty poor. They're 2 set pieces. The second one we're not tuned in quickly enough, and it's a deflection that's just looked to Jack. So it had been coming, I think, for the first 10-15 of the second half. Ford looked lively. As I said, they scored within a minute, and against maybe the run of play we get ourselves back into it with a good delivery for Daz, and Johnny's up well, high jump champion, to header in and what a good goal. So that's the delivery we're talking about. What's frustrating is I think the second one we've had a wee chance up there. If it's a better ball, then we're maybe getting a shooting opportunity. Doesn't it? Transitions, goes long. They do the quick throw in, the boy comes inside, and as I said, the loop in. So when you find yourself 2-1 down when you could potentially have been 2-1 up, and then similar again for the third. We've got into a great area, and the delivery's not been great, and it's transitioned, and we've went and got a corner and scored for it. But for me, collectively, we just need to be better. We can't be losing goals like we've lost today. I said I think second half is 6 goals in it. And I mean, for the first half, I don't think anybody would have said that there was going to be 6 goals in the game, but to lose the goals in the manners that we did, and we can talk about the fourth being a foul and the ref and whatever. I've said to the boys, I don't think the ref was great, but I thought he was fine first half. Second half, some decisions are baffling. There's a boy that pushes Dinky and he gets a foul for lifting his horns. I don't understand it. Boy punches the ball, Jack, and he gets a goal kick. It was baffling, but that's not what's lost us the game. I mean, I'm not giving the boys an out for saying it was a ref that cost us. Alright, you can get frustrated and stuff like that, but for me, I don't think we switch on. We don't switch on for throw-ins, we don't switch on for the set pieces. There's free runners, there's free headers, and we've been punished for it, and deservedly so. And it's frustrating because it's what we want. We played fourth loads of times. It's the third time we played them this year, so we know their style and how they're going to play, and they've got some players that can hurt you, but they're a good big physical team. They don't really play for set pieces, but they're good at that, and a wee bit of movement, and it showed today. That's where they've got their goals for. So for me, it was disappointing not to be tuned in, switched on, and alert to it. And that's what it is. We've won. We're not that far away from being dragged right back in. I think Cairns get beat today, which gives you a wee bump up, but it's super tight, and it's not an easy run. We've got 9 games left, and we're now going to be playing teams that are trying to win the league, so it's not as if, look, I know we say there's no easy games, but it's even harder games when you've got teams that really get something to play for. When you come into playing teams in 7th, 8th, 9th, whatever, that are safe, that are not going to go up, it becomes a wee bit of a meh. And that's what the first half felt today, and then obviously fourth are fighting. They keep themselves in the league, and I think that showed. I think they're just a wee bit of desire, and it's not me saying that boys didn't have desire today. I'm just meaning they wanted it a wee bit more, and they've went and got the set pieces. I think that's second half is way below the standard that we need to beat.
We're away to Cambuslang now. Next week is kind of not concern as such, but it's important to bounce back now, not kind of slump back into losing ways.
Aye, look, we were talking about it. We've just lost to 2 teams in the bottom 3, which isn't ideal at all. And they're games that we look to win to go and kick ourselves on. So, aye, look, we take it in the next week, but you can see the day we're missing. I feel we're missing Sean, Ray Logan, so that's 3 of the back 3 gone. So injuries or anything like that at all, because again I think the team that we've got there is good enough to go and compete and play and stuff like that. It was good to have Jordan Duffy back, but again he's having to fill in centre half and it's not his spot. It's good to see Dinky back in there after probably been out since Bonington, so 4 or 5 weeks. It'll be good to have they three back into the squad, but not that I'm against it, but we've looked to 20s to come off the bench today. Mark's come on and threw his cell a bit, and then Corey's come on for the last maybe 13, bagged his cell a goal in his debut as well, done the same last night, so that's good individually when you look at that. And I think Johnny getting his first start for a while with a goal and stuff, and I think he does really well for the second goal. I think he's one of minimal players that gets pass marks today collectively for the performance. I just thought we're flat and it'll need to be a lot better going to Canvas Lang, particularly when they're right about us. So we're talking about picking up points, so you're not going to the top 3 expecting to, and you're going to need something majorly through there. Obviously if you get something then great, but we really need to be the 2 last games, they're games that you've got in the back of your mind going, we need to pick up 3 points there and we've not, so we need to go and ask big questions as opposed to go and bounce back. So we'll go back at it again this week and try and lift it. We get reinforced with a couple of bodies back in. It gives a wee bit of squad depth and gives that bit of stability, but for me it's been a long time since we've lost 4 goals in a half, and the manner that we lose it is disappointing. And like we say, the 2 set pieces, so 2 corners, a throw in, and the 4th's it's a foul bit, and even still there, and it's a bit of a calamity. So you're sitting there going, they've not had to work really hard to get 4 goals, and that's a disappointing fact. So as I said, I'm going to sit here and make excuses for the lads. I think they know that particularly our second half is way below what we're looking at. And you take a blip, do you know what I mean? You take a blip, I look back at the ads and I go, actually, looking back at that game, we were good. It's a bit of a freak goal that we lose and we end up getting beat. Whether the day it's a collective defensive calamity, that's not the back 4, that's just all he is, no picking up and no being switched on. And he lose 4 goals is disappointing. So, look, we know what we're in against Canvas Lang. There's in a lot of their games it's high scoring for both teams. I think it was a 3 each thriller here last time we played them, so you can probably both teams to score. You can expect that in this week's. There's no often clean sheets when Maryhill are playing, so but we just take it into the game. The confidence and the belief still there. We're just challenging the boys as well to go a bit of personal pride as well to see where we can compete. I think I could sit here and write my whole load of reasons why we're not where we're supposed to be. I think it's been a collectively disappointing season, and we probably get fortunate that we put 4 games back to back there that puts us into no comfort because we're no safe. I just mean it gives you the opportunity to breathe, to have slip-ups like we've had here, but we can't keep doing it. As I said, there's 9 games left for us to go and play in. We need to be taking as much as we can through them, particularly when we're playing teams that are going to be fighting for leagues and fighting for promotion and all that jazz. So we'll reset it, pick them back up again, and it'll be good to have the likes of Dinky, Duffy and the 3 that were away this week back into the squad, because can't remember the last time I've named a bench that I've not been on it, so I know I've not been on the park or anything, and that's dire straits if we are putting me on, but just collectively it'd be good to have the numbers and the depth and that we've got there. So we'll look forward to next week having a full selection, and good news is there's places up for grabs there that easy enough. Nobody can be arguing after a performance like that in the second half if you find yourself sitting next to me. So we'll see how training goes this week, but sponsor up for people to come and fight and get it in, and I think that's needed, a wee bit of energy and a wee bit of desire to come in and see it. As I said, Scotty and Johnny have spent a bit of time in the bench, and you've seen Johnny come on and the impact that he's got, and scores a goal and then has probably in it. I don't know if it's an assist actually, flips it back to Dinky, then it ends up out left, but it showed that his quality is there, just not got to let it, so he'll be fine. I think that's everybody interested in Real Madrid now, so he's just get a good run into the back end of the season. But aye, feeling sorry for ourselves, you know, that way, like collectively it's easy to do that and go, this is bad and that's no us and stuff like that. But I thought for the staff we were fine enough. Second half has just been quality, so I can't expect to get in for a game like losing 4 goals like that, so fair play to fourth. So like I say, take it on you next week and get something again.
Great, thanks very much.
So